EA Sports. It's in the game.
Now, from the East Course at Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York, this is PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
Boy, he got that right on the center of the club face. A big drive there to get the round started. He split the middle of the street on this one. He's going to have a good look. Second shot.
Straight out of the gate, that's a great iron shot, and close.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. The second hole here at Oak Hill is known as Breather. But don't be fooled by the moniker. This one has some teeth. At 405 yards, it is not overly long, but a tee shot here needs to be precise because the fairway is narrow and lined with bunkers on both sides. that one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Okay, good par here at the second, and that will keep him at -1. The third here is a long par 3 at 230 yards. It's protected by 2 bunkers left and 2 more short and right. But the biggest concern here is making sure you get enough carry over an aggressive false front, because just about anything that lands in the front third of the green won't be staying there for too long. So that one runs by. Still some cleanup work to be done.
Certainly, from that short of a distance, that leaves more of a putt than you want.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. You hate to be sweating those for bogey, but it will indeed be just the one drop shot. On to the fourth now, the only par 5 on this opening 9, and at 615 yards, the longest on the course. It is a stout cast. Bunkers and out of bounds loom on the right side of the fairway, the trees running along the left. one's starting a little bit right.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Six feet now for birdie. And yes, very well read. She's 1 under now for the day. The fifth hole here at Oak Hill is entirely new as of a recent renovation. Inspired by the original sixth hole, it checks in at an even 180 yards. 4 bunkers in total ring this plateaued green. If your tee shot doesn't wind up on the putting surface, par becomes a risky proposition at best. He couldn't quite hold the green there, and that is into the left rough. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that's finished off for a par. Now to the sixth, which in fact was the old fifth hole here in years gone by. It's a long par 4 at a full 500 yards. Allen's Creek, which we saw on hole 1, makes an appearance here as well. This is the number 1 handicap hole, so par is a very good score. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 138 yards left, pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. So that in for his par, and it'll keep him at 1 under. The seventh now is a par 4 at 460 yards. Allen's Creek runs up the right side of the hole before darting directly across the fairway. The approach is a tough one too, uphill to one of the more challenging greens on the entire golf course. Oh, this could be trouble. Boy, that is going to sting right there. You're telling it to sit down, put on the brakes, and it just keeps scooting all the way into the water. Too bad. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the wet. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. All right, so the par 4 7th a bit too tough as he'll walk away with a bogey 5. The 8th hole checks in at 430 yards. After dealing with narrow landing zones on the previous 2 holes, players here no doubt appreciate a large driving area here at 8. 3 deep greenside bunkers guard against a very large green that can yield a 3-putt if the approach is not accurate.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
Okay, not too bad there. A dead-on look here for birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. The final hole on Oak Hill's front side is this one, the 480-yard ninth. This is a demanding uphill dogleg right featuring a fairway that gets narrower the farther a tee shot travels. Players will want to avoid going right, as a tee shot in that direction could lead to being blocked out by trees, or worse yet, wind up out of bounds. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
150 left to the hole. Coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back to back.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the ninth. We begin the back nine here at Oak Hill with a 430-yard par 4 10th. This hole runs somewhat parallel to the first, so that means Allen's Creek is once again an issue, as indeed it crosses the 10th fairway at right about the 300-yard mark.
Good drive, left of center, flag cut back right. You can just go straight at it.
A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Nope. So a finished that off for his par to remain 1 under for the round. Now to the longest par 3 of the course, the 245-yard 11th. It is said that 2,000 tons of sand were used during renovation of Oak Hill. Plenty of it wound up right here, as large bunkers protect the green that's been raised nearly a foot from its prior location. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. The par 4 12th is a visually intimidating one. It's not long by most standards at an even 400 yards, but 2 bunkers have been added in the landing area off the tee, so precision is a key. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. A 6-footer now for birdie. That's in for birdie, and that's what moves to 2 under par. Now to the 13th, the second par 5 on the course. This one known as the Hill of Fame. This is another of the holes that has been redesigned in recent years and features a brand new green that's faithful to designer Donald Ross's original vision. A plaque dedicated to him on the course features his quote, "Golf should be a pleasure, not a penance." And indeed, a couple of pleasing shots here could lead to a birdie. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Hole in 2 on the par 5. So now this, just outside of 20 feet for eagle. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4. We turn southward as we arrive at the 320-yard par 4 14. This one's known as Bunker Hill, and for good reason. A total of 6 bunkers needing to be navigated from tee to green. This is maybe the biggest risk-reward hole on the entire course. Not holding back. This is a big swing.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. Oh, off the flagstick. "12 feet still to go." That one just going to sneak on by. So he'll finish that off for his par, and he'll remain at 3 under. Reshaped to fit the look and feel of the original Donald Ross design is this gem, the par 3 15. Even with a short iron in hand, this is an intimidating tee shot, as players will need to locate this plateaued postage stamp green or suffer the consequences. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Yeah, he would have liked that to fall, but he needed to gun it just a little more. Under on the deck. The final 3-hole stretch here at Oak Hill's East Course begins with the 460-yard par 4 16. It's been opened up recently with trees removed down the right side, but in their place, a couple of bunkers that need to be avoided at all costs. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, probably was expecting a little more from this hole after the big drive, but he does walk away with a par. Up next comes a test in the par 4 17th hole at 500 yards. This is a par 5 for the members, but for the pros, it's a long par 4. Tee shots here need to favor the right side because anything left can run right through the fairway and take away any hopes of reaching the green in regulation.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
13 feet away.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
So we'll finish that off. It's a par, and his score will stay at -2.
The 18th hole here at Oak Hill's East Course is everything you want in a finishing hole. A par 4 at 490 yards. It's a gentle dogleg right with 3 bunkers added to give those trying to cut the corner something to think about. From there, it's a classic finishing approach shot, the green protected by 4 bunkers and watched over by the classic Tudor clubhouse above. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 144 to the flagstick. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
And final iron shot of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Okay, so a lost opportunity there, a 3-putt par at the last, and that's going to be a round of 67. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
No, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances, and for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now.